Every time you check out online, you hand over your golden record, your 16-digit credit card number, your security code, and your billing address. Once that information leaves your device, it shatters across the internet, sitting on the servers of every merchant you've ever bought a coffee from. In 2026, the cost of a corporate data breach in the US reached an average of $10 million. In previous years, over 1.7 billion victim notifications were sent out for exposed data. Those servers holding your golden record are actively targeted, and they are regularly breached. The flaw in standard e-commerce is repetition. You are forced to type the exact same static set of sensitive data into dozens of different websites, regardless of how strong or weak a specific merchant's cybersecurity happens to be. Every time you share your golden record, you are expanding your attack surface. By entering your real data into every checkout form, you are tethering your long-term financial security to the weakest security practices of the smallest merchant you visit. Virtual cards solve this through tokenization. Your real card data locks in a vault, shooting out a randomized proxy number to the merchant. Because proxy numbers lock to a single merchant or self-destruct, they offer zero value to hackers. The stolen data is already dead. But the marketing around these services often promises anonymous payments. That is an illusion. To comply with federal anti-money laundering and Know Your Customer or KYC laws, every legitimate virtual card provider requires you to provide your real identity. KYC is a mandatory bank verification procedure used to verify a customer's identity and prevent financial crimes. By using a payment masker, you are accepting a centralized trust risk. You are trading the high risk of trusting hundreds of vulnerable merchants with your credit card for the lower risk of trusting one single, heavily regulated security company with your actual identity. The decision comes down to trade-offs: keeping your data off merchant servers against the convenience of fast checkouts and the value of card rewards. Securing your identity is about active compromise. You must choose the exact level of friction and cost you are willing to accept to protect your bank account. The first path is for the budget defender, using services like Privacy.com. This approach uses rigid spending limits to exert absolute control over your recurring subscriptions. To set this up, you have to link your checking account directly to the platform using a data aggregator like Plaid. Plaid is a financial technology tool that securely connects your bank account to third-party apps to share transaction data. In exchange, the platform gives you unlimited, free virtual cards that you can lock to specific merchants or use for single, disposable purchases, complete with hard daily, monthly, or per-transaction spending caps. If a software company tries to quietly renew an annual subscription you forgot about, or a gym tries to tack on a $20 hidden maintenance fee, the charge simply bounces. You maintain total authority over what leaves your checking account. But the cost of this control is the funding source. Because these services act as a debit bridge linked to your checking account, you sacrifice all your credit card rewards and the stronger federal fraud protections known as Regulation Z. Regulation Z is a federal law that protects consumers from misleading lending practices and provides clear paths to dispute fraudulent credit charges. If your primary goal is practical budget defense and preventing unauthorized charges, this path is the clear winner, provided you are willing to let your points and miles go. The second path is for the rewards optimizer. This is for users who refuse to surrender their travel points, using premium tools like IronVest. This diagram shows true credit masking. Instead of drawing from your checking account, the service allows you to link your actual credit card as the funding source. You get a masked number for the merchant, but still earn points from your bank. Premium paths introduce stricter security, requiring continuous biometric authentication. You must provide a fingerprint or face scan to unlock the payment pipeline before a transaction processes. The trade-off here is steep financial friction. To access true credit masking, you have to pay for a premium subscription, which runs up to $99 a year. You also face per-card generation fees. Depending on your tier, generating a masked credit card costs a flat $2 fee, plus a 1.5% fee on any transaction over $100. The security of true credit masking is robust, but the fees can easily neutralize the exact cashback and travel rewards you are paying to save, making this highly inefficient for everyday, low-dollar transactions. The third path is for the identity compartmentalizer. These privacy super apps provide a higher level of isolation, masking your entire digital persona, including your phone number and email address, alongside your payments. users migrate their online lives into ecosystems that generate distinct, isolated profiles. When you shop online, the app generates a fake name, a burner email address, a virtual phone number, and a masked payment card. This approach ensures total compartmentalization. If the merchant's database is breached, the hackers extract a dead card, a disconnected phone number, and an inbox that doesn't tie back to your real identity. The friction here is lifestyle-based. Managing multiple digital aliases requires a steep learning curve and active daily maintenance to keep your real communications separate from your burner accounts. It acts as a comprehensive digital firewall, but it requires you to alter how you navigate the internet entirely. The final path is for the low-friction mainstreamer, relying entirely on existing gateways like Apple Pay, Google Pay, or PayPal. These tools provide basic tokenization, hiding the real PAN, at zero extra cost and with zero setup. PAN stands for Primary Account Number, which is the unique 16-digit sequence found on your physical card. But they lack proactive control. Once you hand the token over to a merchant via Apple Pay or PayPal, you surrender control of the billing cycle to that merchant. You cannot set custom spending caps to prevent a vendor from quietly raising their prices, and you cannot easily block a rogue merchant from repeatedly attempting to charge the authorized token. Mainstream tools keep your real card number safe from external hackers, but they leave your wallet completely exposed to the merchants themselves. Virtual cards are now essential financial hygiene. To check out safely, you must decide which centralized trust model works for you. The first major filter: do you refuse to give up credit card points? If yes, your destination is Iron Vest. If no, ask, hide your entire identity or just payments. To stop phishing attacks, choose Cloaked or MySudo. To stop overcharges for free, choose Privacy.com. And if you just want zero friction and aren't worried about aggressive billing departments, stick to Apple Pay or PayPal. Your financial identity will eventually be compromised in the wild. Securing it means actively choosing a digital shield and deploying it before the next breach.